Hi and welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making coronation chicken. It is number one in our budget meals, our budget family or student meals, and it's very simple. Let me show you how to make it. So from that chicken I had earlier, and if you didn't see that, I'll link you back to it, or I'll put a link down below. We're just going to take half of the chicken breast and a piece of fillet, and we're going to cut this up coarsely into little cubes. This is about 200 grams of chicken here, guys, and it's all breast meat. So there we have one chicken breast, all diced up into little cubes. So remember, we've still got the other chicken breast and all the other leg meat which we've kept aside. That's going to make 2 more meals. This one is going to make 1 meal, which will comfortably serve 2 or 3 people. So I'm just going to set that aside now while I make the sauce. The very first thing I want to do is just take 1/4 cup of sultanas and pop them into a little bowl, and then I'm going to take half a lemon. I'm just going to take the juice from that lemon and squeeze it in to let it soak into the sultanas. So let's just squeeze that in there, and we'll just set that aside while we prepare the rest of our sauce. So let's construct our sauce now. Now I'll just go through quickly what I've got here. I've got 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and you know that I'm going to say use the fresh mayonnaise that I made earlier in my videos. So I'll put a little link to that for you guys. It's so easy and so cheap to make your own mayonnaise. We've also then got 3 tablespoons of creme fraiche or sour cream, depending on what you can get your hands on. Pretty similar. We'll just mix those together. And now I'm going to add a teaspoon of curry powder, and that's going to add the rich sort of yellow colouring that's synonymous with coronation chicken. We just mix this through. And I add herbs. I'm going to add some fresh chopped coriander and a little bit of parsley. That's optional. You can put them in or not. If you've got herbs growing in your garden, use them. You could use just some mixed herbs, but this adds a nice colour to the sauce. And then we're going to take a mango chutney. Now you can get mango chutneys from most supermarkets, but also from Indian supermarkets. It's great. I'm going to put a tablespoon, a big tablespoon of mango chutney into there. And this adds a little bit of spice and sweetness to the sauce. And then we're going to take those raisins that have been soaking in the lemon juice and just pop those into the mix as well. Now, as I say, this may not be exactly the same as some of the more complex recipes for coronation chicken, because we're doing this on a budget. We don't want to be using all the wines and the various exotics that go in the original recipe, and this, to my mind, tastes exactly the same. Now I'm just going to season that with a little salt, and then before we add our chicken in, we're just going to have to taste this and see how it's coming along. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to add any more seasoning to it. We can now take our chicken cubes that we cut up earlier on and pop that into the bowl as well, and start to stir that through. So we've got the curry, the sweetness of the sultanas, the herbs and the spices. You see that there now? It's coming up in a beautiful colour. And there you have it. That is coronation chicken. Now, how would you serve it? You could serve this onto a baked potato. I'm just going to serve it on a bed of lettuce and with a little bit of crusty bread. You could also have it in a sandwich. It makes a really great sandwich filling. And this would serve comfortably up to 2, maybe 3 people. So there you have it. There's my take on coronation chicken, served on a fresh bed of lettuce. Now you could serve this, as I say, on a baked potato just as easily. The taste is absolutely delicious. So there you have it. This is coronation chicken. It's one of my favourite chickens. And let's give it a little try for you and tell you what it tastes like. That is absolutely delicious. It really is one of my favourites. The flavours of the spices, the mango chutney, this is really 10 out of 10. And we've only used 1/3 of the chicken, a $3 chicken. We've got 2 more recipes to make. Thank you guys for watching. I'll put the subscription button down at the bottom here. You really got to try this. I'll see you in the next video. Be good.